Oh my, 4 minutes. Hello guys, can you hear me? Let me know if you can hear me. Hey Josh, evening. So I want to show you guys the what I've done in the game. So I've done some really cool stuff, and I'd like to share with you guys. So this is the let me show you how the game looks right now. So this is a boss that I added, and the boss is going to be toggled on and off. Hey DJ, welcome to the stream. Oh, thanks. So let me show you guys how the game looks right now. So I changed some things in the environment, and now you have to like dodge the rocket that is shot from this alien. And if you notice, let me remove the boss and let's see what happens. So if I should disable the boss, we can actually, oh, the boss is still there, but it's not visible. So I need to like delete the boss from the game, and let's see what happens first. So if you notice, when we click on the screen, we can use the helium, and when we run out of helium, we cannot jump anymore. So I found a way to sync the scale of this helium here, and now it just scales with the numbers of tap that you have left. So this is what we have right now. So I still want to polish the boss and make the boss come when you have like a very high score, and then you have to fight off the boss to proceed. So this is what it looks right now. So whenever you touch the helium, you get 10 more taps. So I'm still looking for a way to improvement. I like the resource meter. Yeah. So I'm gonna change the number and put the number on the resource meter. It was actually very fun to make. This is how the helium bar looks like. It's just a sprite which I attached to the camera, and I gave it a script which changed the scale depending on the value of the helium that we have, and I used a send and receive node to remove and add whenever we touch the helium. So I didn't find a way which I can make scripts to communicate in Buildbox, so I just used the send and receive node to know when each of that happens. And then the boss, if I press Ctrl Z, yeah, the boss, I just made the boss just now, and the boss just, so what happens is that if we have a look at the boss has a node, as a custom node. So what this does is this checks for the actor, and then checks for the what position of the boss as well. And so when the boss and the actor are facing each other with their Y position, then we can shoot the fire, and then there's a reset. So this is like a delay, so the boss can only shoot after like 2 seconds. So that's what we have there right now. Is this stream good, guys? Is the stream okay? The stream is a bit buffering. Let me know if it's fine, guys. So this is what we have right now. Is the stream still good? Let me know, guys. So what we're gonna do now is that I want to polish the bosses, and I want to make use of more gravity. Okay, that's good then. So I would change the environment later, but I think this gift makes it look pretty good for now. So I am thinking of a way which we can damage this boss, but I still haven't figured out what to do yet. But for now, we can just keep dodging the bullet. So let me see what we can do. Okay. All right, so I wanted to add like a spawner that spawns these stars whenever we collide with the helium to just give it an effect, sort of. And I'll also use a help node on the balloon later. So the help node is gonna help us with the. So I would actually add an help node so that we don't get damaged by the first hit, to make it more fair, because I think having one hit will make the game very hard. So what I'm gonna do now is that what if the movement was small, that instead of jumping up, it would move up in a steady flow. Okay. Okay, so I think I'm understanding what you mean. So it moves up in a steady flow instead of jumping up. So that means we are gonna make use of the position animation node, I think. For now, we are using a jump node. And what if we use a position animation? So position animation node, and we are going in the y-axis. We are going in the y-axis, so we can make it like this, and okay. Let's see what happens now. Let's try this. So why use a linear? 1 second. Let's see how this looks now. No. The position animation node is not working. So let me figure it out. Let's try 10 actually. Because we are using gravity. So if I should make it kinetic, that would work, but the ball won't go down, I think. Jump node only works with. Wait, I've disabled the jump node. Why is the jump node still there? Oh, okay. I think it was because the jump node was still there. That was why it was still working that way. Oh no, it's not working. Oh, what can we do about that? I'm thinking. So I think if we are going to use gravity, then we would need to use the jump node, because the position animation would not work with gravity. Dynamic, make it dynamic. A different thing we can do is use a switch animation, and we can actually use a switch to make it switch from one to go up, and then a switch for it to go down. So we can do that as well. Don't emit on start and change these values. But it's about a move node with a timer. Oh, a move node with a timer. Okay. Move node with a timer. So a move node that moves in the y-axis. Let's say 5. Let's try this out. Let's remove this. Yeah, let's leave this there. Let's go to the move and let's change this to y-axis. The y-axis. Let's see what happens to here. If I should remove the jump node, what happens? Oh wait. Oh, 90 seconds. 2 seconds. Oh wait, 0 seconds. I mean, it's good to give things try. I like to give things try and see and see what happens, to be honest. Ah, okay. Ah, okay. Ah, okay. I think I kind of understand what you're saying. So, okay, I think I kind of understand. So, right now, when we click on it, it just goes up. Okay. When we click on it, it goes up in a steady flow, and then click down. Okay. So I think I kind of understand what you're saying now. So when we click on it, we have a timer. So I think what I'm going to use is actually, I'm going to have to tamper with the timer script because we want it to stop after that time. So once it's time out, we want to send probably a signal. If I can use a signal inverse or invert signal. Yeah, invert signal. Okay, so this is what is gonna happen. This This is gonna happen when we can use the timer. I don't think we can use the timer. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna use a delay node. I'm gonna use a delay node. Delay node. So when we click on this, it will move up and also trigger a delay node. And then after like 2 seconds, then we send a inverse signal. I don't know, maybe. Let's see if this works. I don't know. Oh no, let me use 1 second. 2 seconds is too much. Let me use 1. Ah, okay. Kind of works though, but the boss is just killing us. Let me remove the boss from the game. Actually, the boss, we don't need the boss, but I think it's working. I think it is working though. So you press it, it goes up, it goes down. Press it, it goes up, it goes down. Press it. That kind of works though. But the issue is that you won't be able to control you won't be able to control the balloon when it's like in this kind of maneuvers. It's going to be hard to control the balloon if you do it like that. But there might be some few tweaks we can do to fix that though. But this works though. This works. This does work. This does work. Try 0.5. Okay, 0.5. So 0.5. Ah, okay. Okay. Ah, okay. This is making sense though. Ah, nice. Okay, I think this actually is more smoother than the way it was before, because this gives you a more realistic balloon feel. But one of the issues that I will need to fix now is that the ball, it's kind of the balloon, like the player can spam the screen and nothing's gonna happen like this. Oh, it does happen though, but you should be careful not to spam the screen too much. I think this movement is more smoother. Try lowering the gravity. Maybe it may be dropping a little hard. Okay. So if I try and lower the gravity in my game manager, no more gravity, make it minus 20, minus 20. Does this look better? I think this is more cool, to be honest. Yeah, I think this is much better. So I think the player has too many tabs to use. So if I can limit the tabs to like 5, then I think it will be more nicer and more challenging. So make this 5, make this 5. Go to the helium bar and make it 5 as well. Make the current 5 as well. Max 5, current 5. That's it. And let's see how this goes. So I'm just gonna make this. I'm gonna make a current 1 as well to make it more cool. So I can change the values without actually changing the values in the code. That'll make it more cool. Now you just need a script to loop when you spam it 3 times. The delay would be increased by 1.5. Now you need a script to loop when you spam it 3 times. The delay will be increased by 1.5. I'm thinking to observe that. Okay, let me do this quickly, and I am gonna figure that out. Okay, let's add a number, make it current, and make it 5. And we can save that now. Okay, so let's try the game now and see. Let's see how it looks. So now we have 5. So I can change the number anytime I want. I think 5 will be too much. 5 is too slow, but let me try and use 10. Let me put it back to 10. You can make it 5. But I think what you said I should do now is gonna is gonna make it better even if we have 10. Okay. So now that you need a script to loop when you spam it 3 times, the delay would be increased by 1.5. So do you mean that the delay of the next one, the delay of the next tab? Is that what you mean? I'm trying to figure this out. So what happens is that whenever you tab, it sends that out, and then we send this to remove. And whenever you spam it 3 times, the delay would be increased by 1.5. Okay, what can we do? I am going to make a custom delay script. That's what I'm going to do. And then we can just increase the value of that delay. So let me look for script. And let's try to do a custom delay script. I mean, it would be good to set it up that when you spam click twice, instead of doing delay being 0.5, it could be 1. It could be good to set it up so that when you spam click twice instead of delay being 0.5. Okay, let me see. So what should happen if you spam click twice? If you click twice, what should happen? What should happen if you spam click twice? Yeah, because I think the delay is not really the best thing to put here. But what should happen if you should spam click twice? I think that will make me understand this better. What should happen if you spam click twice? Let me try one and let's see what one does actually. Buildbox crashed. Thank God I saved it. I did save it. I saved it. Yeah, I did. I did save it. I did save it. Oh my days. I did save it. The delay would change from 0.5 to a 1 delay, however. Oh, okay. I changed the delay to 0.25. Okay. 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 Okay, let me see. 0.25. Okay, I think 0.25 is actually good. Yeah, I think 0.25 is good. Yeah, 0.25 is good. Yeah, 0.25 is perfect. The reason why my helium is finishing because my helium is still within 5, which should be 10. Yeah, that's why my helium should be within 10, which is still 5. Let me do that now. 10, 10, 10. Yeah. Yeah, I think 0.5 is good. 0.5 is good. 0.5 is perfect. Yeah, 0.5 is good. 0.5 is perfect. Yeah, 0.5 is perfect. 0.25 is perfect. We have more control of the balloon now, and it's more the movement is more fluid. That's pretty cool. So let us try and put the bus back. Let me save the game now. Let me put the bus back. The bus. Oh my days. I need to change it to 2.5. I think I used 2.5 before. The bus is too big. 0.25. Yeah, 0.25. 0.25. Oops. The bus should be with camera actually. Ouch. Uh-oh. This bus is too OP. The bus is too OP. Oh! So So I'm looking for a way to attack the boss, but I haven't figured that out yet. So I'm still thinking of what to do. But this boss is too OP, like too OP. So do you guys do you guys have any idea of how we should attack the the alien boss? Reduce the size of the bullet. Oh, okay, yeah, yeah. I think it's too big. I think it's too big. I think the size of the rocket is too big as well. Let me try the missile. The missile. Let me try to. I don't want to use this explosion as well. I want to use a different explosion. I'm gonna remove this as well. I don't need this for now. I'm gonna save the game now. I want to reduce the size of the alien again to 0.2. 2.2. Yeah, this looks small. I think this is okay. And the size of the missile can be like 0.5. I think I will have to reduce the missile here. Animation 0.2, make it 0.15 actually. 0.15. Okay. And I would go in here and edit the collider. That's pretty nice. Okay. So I need to actually move this guy up here because I want him to go down and then go up, go down, go up. So now we should have him now shooting. And it's more smaller now, so we can actually dodge this. Ouch. So we need to go up, and then it's, oops, I ran out of touch there. Perhaps if the boss follows you up and down, you could also add objects that reflect the rocket back to the boss to damage him. Follows you up and down. You could also add object that reflect the rocket back to the boss to damage him. Okay, how can we go about that? Let me have a look. How can we go about that? I'm thinking. So if you should, let's say, okay. This is gonna be funny though, but I would love to give this a try. So what can we do? What can we do? What can we do for the boss? Let me think about it. What can we do to attack the boss? So how can we reflect the bullets? So the bullet move in the x-axis, and we want them to go backwards. So there were two methods which I actually add for the boss, and if you guys can give me a feedback on which one is better. So on my boss, actually, there's two methods which I said I have. So I have this one. This is the position animation. So this makes the boss go up and go down like you saw. And again, in my code, I have an option which I can actually make the boss follow the player. So if I should do this and put this right here, what happens is that the the boss is going to be going in the same position as the player. So let me show you how this looks now. So if I should play this now, you will see that the boss will still be going up and down, but it's going to be following us. Let me show you. So now the boss is going to be following us up and down, and now it's really difficult to like dodge the bullets because it would always be in your front. So do you guys prefer this one or do you prefer the last one, the one that he has a position animation? What do you guys prefer? Which one do you think is better? This one that he is always in your front, or the other one that he goes up and down? Which one do you guys think is better? This one or the previous one? An easy way will be to have a send node, just a delay to make it look better. Oh, okay. An easy way would be to have a send and receive node, just add a delay to make it look better. Add a delay. So where should I add the delay? Where should I add the delay? I already have a delay between the shooting, but where do you think I should put the delay? Do you think a delay in the way which it follows the player? Or a delay in the position animation? So the delay should be on the boss movement. Okay, on the boss movement. So should the delay be with like this sort of movement, or should the delay be with the position animation one? So this is the one of the position animation one. This one, up and down, and then it shoots whenever he is facing the player, then it shoots. Okay. So you go up, the boss goes up after the delay. So right after, okay. So you go up, the boss goes up after the delay. So you're right before his movement. Okay, so before the movement. Okay. What can I do about that? So you go up, the boss goes up after the delay. I tried to use a kind of a matf function that like laps the movement, but Buildbox, I don't think I can do that right now. I'm not really sure. I checked some APIs with lapping, but I don't think it's possible. So how can I add? I can add the delay, but I would make it to a lot of critical thinking. Okay, so okay, let me see what happens. Okay, so we want to be using this one right here, and we want to. So you go up, the boss goes up after the delay. So right before it's moving. So we want the boss to follow the player's movement, but with a delay. Okay. If I was to add, let's say, actor position, I might do a random dot range to find some random range numbers. But let me do +10. Let's see what happens. So let's say +5. It won't be directly in front of the player, I think. Yeah, it would be like this. Yeah. Okay. So so there's something I actually did, which was you pretty set the boss to have the same movement node as the character, so it does trigger. Okay, you pretty set the boss to have the same movement node as the character. Okay, so it goes trigger, character movement, send, receive node, delay, boss movement. Okay, let's give that a go. So firstly, I am going to remove the boss from the camera and put the boss in this place. No, it's cool. Okay, put the boss in this place, and then we give the boss the same move node as the player. So that will make the boss move with the player basically. That's very self-explanatory. And then we want to a trigger character movement. Okay. So now let's see what happens right now when we do this. Let me remove this 5 from here. When we do this, what actually happens? The player moves now with the character, just with the move node, without the camera stuff. But we use that one, so it's pretty like too difficult for the player to survive that. So what I'm gonna do now is I'm gonna try his method now. So I'm gonna go here and disable this, and then we want boss movement. With the boss movement, okay. If I try this position animation node as well, again with this is how it goes. Oh, the position animation was wrong. -10, -10. What happened with the position animation? It goes to -10 and then it's supposed to go back up, but it didn't go back up. Why again? Should go back up? Didn't go back up. It didn't go back up. Move 3. Okay. Position. Let me make it linear actually. Linear. This boss kind of has like a mind of his own. It's not following the node. It just adds his own AI now, like has a mind of his own. So he keeps going down and coming up, and I didn't tell him to do that. Oh my days. Okay, so what I can do actually is this. We have this position animation. Oh, all right. And now I see what's wrong. So I connected this to a receive node, and that's when we press the button. Oh, I see. So now it should work properly. Yeah, that was my bad. Yeah, that was my bad. So now it would go up and go down. Yeah. I did an oopsie there. But I think it's okay this way, to be honest. If I can find that left function, I can make him go to the player's position with a delay. So what I can do actually is I would not use a set position. I will use no. I would use a set position, but it won't be an instant one. So I'm gonna add some vectors to the boss movement in order for it to get to the player's position and so shoot the player when it's in the range. But for now, it works pretty not bad with the position animation. So once the bosses get close right in front of you, you should know that you have to start jumping right away because they will shoot a rocket at you. But yeah, this move note saved me the stress of having to put him over the camera. Thanks for that. So I am gonna save this. And then, so now we want to figure out a way to attack the boss, and we'll be done for this stream. So let's add another. So another option could be the boss to follow a path. Can a path node work for that? I actually want to get very familiar with the path nodes, but I think the ones I've used have been a bit buggy. So and that could be the boss position to follow it. Oh my days! That would be very nice, to be honest. So what if the boss has a path that it kind of like charge towards you, and then you have to like dodge him and all sort of stuff. I think a lot of things can be done with this position animation, to be honest. And that's actually a very good idea, to be honest. That's a very good idea. So that could be an option to use from different bosses. So I can have a boss that's like it's like a rocket, and then it just kind of follows you, and then you have to avoid him. Oh, that would be really great, to be honest. I would love to try that out. But it works. So let's figure out a way which we can attack this alien. So the missiles, they always go towards this position. So we want the missiles to actually go back and hit the boss. So there are ways which we can do this, and I haven't thought of the best way to go about it. But I want the rockets to go back. So let's say the player should like avoid one of the rockets. The rocket should like go back and hit the alien. So what can I do actually? I'm still thinking. So we can make the rocket come back after a while, but the player will need to worry about the rocket the second time because the rocket are gonna come from the player's back, so the player has to be ready for it. But another thing we can do is to So what I can do actually is I give the alien a second like aggro mode that it stops shooting, and then he comes close to the player, and when we bounce on him, we can actually do damage on him. I think that would be very good, to be honest. I think that would be good. But I'm still thinking, what can we actually do? I think that would be good to give it like an aggro mode, and the player can do some damage, and then it goes back to the attacking mode. I think that would be cool. I think that would be cool. That would be cool. Let me do some thinking. Yeah, that's what I want to do, and arrange mode that the boss can be killable. So what I'm gonna do is actually I am going to save the game now, and then I'm gonna go to the boss. So the boss has this node, this mode which goes up and down, and it has a move node. So I'm gonna use a state machine. I'm just experimenting because that's what I love to do. And with this, I'm actually learning more of my games programming stuff. So I'm gonna do some state. So I'm gonna do attack state, and I'm gonna do a, let's say, a range. Okay, a range state. So in the attack state, we have all this move, and then we have this as well. Nice, good. This one actually just does nothing for now, but it shoots when the player is in front of it. So I am going to do something about it. So we want to be turning the shooting off and on. So I might actually have to turn the shooting off at some point if we don't want the player to shoot. I want the enemy to shoot. So this time is just for reference for my coding. So this is when the alien actually when we shoot. This is when we go up. That's what happens. So I want the arrange mode. I want the player to. So whenever I want to add an if collide to the enemy, and I'm going to do an if collide. So if we should collide on the player player character. Yep. Let me see how the if collide looks. Looks very, very small. I will make that big later in the game. But let's hide that for now. So if we should eat the player, then we want to have an health node, and this is the health. So what I will do is that once we've done with the damaging the boss, I will end the stream. And tomorrow, not tomorrow, but next tomorrow, we will do some aggro mode. So we are going to experiment more on the state machines, and we are going to make different modes for the enemy. So when the enemy has a full health, it does something different. When the boss has like half health, it gets very angry and has like more fire rate. And also in between those states, you would have an aggro mode which you can actually do damage to him. So in this enrage mode, we want this if collide to actually be active. So we don't want the if collide to be active, but when it is in the enrage mode, we want the if collide to be active. And then we want to have a health script. So this health script, if we hit the player, then we want to get damaged. How do we do it? I can't remember. Yeah, damaged. How do we call damage actually? Oh, there's a damage node though. There's a damage node. Yeah, a damage node. So put a damage node, and then we connect a damage node to it. So after this damage node, we want this damage to be self, and we want 1. We want to give the 5. Let's give it 5 health for now. 5 health for now. 5. Yeah, 5 health. And then when we hit the player, we want to damage. And when we damage, we want this sprite. We want to turn the color red and turn the color white. So what I'm going to do is I am going to set the color. Set color red. Set color red. And then a delay of like 0.5, and then we set the color white, so that would give us a feedback when the enemy is damaged. Make it white. Yeah, and save that. Okay, so what if there was some form of magnetic object that if the rocket goes near it, it swings it round and follows it back to the bus? So magnetic object that if the rocket goes near it, it swings it around and it follows the bus. Okay. Okay, let's try that out. That sounds fun. So attack. So this is the attack mode. We have this attack. So everything will work as usual now. which is exactly this help node. I'm gonna put this here. So this is what manage the health of the player and the feedback of the health. I'm gonna save this. And so I am going to, so once we are defeated, we want to remove. So we want to have a remove and put it in defeated remove. Nice, good. I'm gonna save this now. So let's try and have some fun with the so the magnetic. So form. What if there was some form of magnetic object that if the rocket goes near, it swings it back? Okay. Let me think about this. So this is the balloon stuff, and we are going. I want the game to be a Christmas themed game. That's why I'm doing this. So what if we go to okay, I have some things actually that we can use. If I go to the party balloons images, I have some Christmas stuff like crackers. I have some images we can use. I have some presents. Oh yeah, I'm using this present for the environment. We have some crackers, outline crackers. What can we actually use for this? So actually, firstly, what I need to do is make a script that will make the rocket go to the player, and I think that should be easy to do. To be honest, let me try my programming skills. Let's try that out. So I'm gonna go to the rocket, and I'm going to go to a script. So I am going to get a timer script as a reference that I always use. That's my cheat book. And then I open the script. So what we want to do is what we've done before, actually, with the boss. We want to get the position of the boss and the position of the bullet. So we want to get the positions. I'm gonna let me use the updates for now. Actually, I'm gonna use the update for now. I'm gonna remove this one. Yeah, I don't need this one. Okay. So we want to check. So when we activate this, we want the rocket to go straight to the enemy. So we am going to give this boss here, I'm going to give him a, let's say coin, because I want to use the collision group. So I'm going to use coin because I don't think you can actually reference an object straight from this script. So instead of using the characters, I will use .coins actually. Coins. I think that is the only thing I can actually do. That should work. Have that for coins instead. And use this as well for coins. Okay. Or I could make no. I shouldn't make the boss an actor. If I make the boss an actor, actually, would that actually affect us? Wait a minute. If I should, no, that would actually be a bad idea. Okay, so now we get the position of this. So this would be the rocket position. So I've done something similar in my Battle Royale template. So I'm gonna go over and just copy my work. I'm gonna go and copy my work. This I think the output of this is going to be very, very fun. I can't wait to see how it turns out, to be honest. So I am going to open the Battle Royale template now, and we are going to go through this together. So in my zombie AI, we are doing some things here. So we are getting the position of the player and we are calculating the distance. So there's something I did here which I have forgotten to do actually. Distance, stop distance. Okay. Okay. Let's minimize this. So we want to actually trigger the transform of the object. So let's say I add an enable to this one. Let me go in and just copy the enable stuff. Let's go to the missile and the missile and enable, and then close this. Okay. So this what we're gonna do here. So I'm gonna put this one here as well. I'll use a bool. Actually, I am gonna use a bool. I'm gonna remove the start function and then make a bool let damage boss equals false, right? And then I will do if damage boss equals true. So here I'm gonna do if damage boss if damage boss. Then here we want to call that function. So here if it's enabled, then damage false equals true. Equals true. Nice. So here we want to put that function that will tell the rocket to go to the boss. So here I will do this component. No. I wish Buildbox has auto complete, but it doesn't have. This entity dot set what position. Yeah, I'm gonna use copy this. This entity dot set what position. Rocket X, rocket Y, and rocket Z. So this is just setting the position of the rocket, but we want the rocket to go to the position of the enemy. So I'm going to have to check the web now to do a let me try and check this battle royale template once again if I can see anything to pick from it. So here we're checking for distance. So we have we don't need all this. This is what we need. So this one for angle equals to map that. Okay, I know what to do. So I am going to look for a C# reference of this thing, and then I'm going to translate it to JavaScript. So what we actually want to do is we want to change the angular velocity and I'm checking for the best thing to do about this. Wait, why not? Let's do that together though. Let's see. So this is an example of homecoming missile, and this for Unity engine actually. Um, there hasn't been anyone done for Buildbox. Wait, let's check for Buildbox actually before we start. Yep, there's no one for Buildbox yet. Let's try and see this. All I wanna see is just code, man. All I wanna see is just script. All I wanna see is just script. Okay, so they're looking at lookout is no problem. So look at they're doing a rotation. I know how the rotation works, thank you. But how did you make it follow it? That's exactly what I'm looking for right now. Oh, that was it. That was like basically it. Okay, so oh, they're using rigid body, but I want to use transform. Okay, follow object Buildbox. Okay. Okay, let's see this. So this is it. Character dot scene, the entity you want to follow. Okay. Dot find. Oh, we can use this. Oh. Okay, so we can use find. We can use this instead of using coins. Okay, this scene dot find, and find it to find the boss. BOSS. Interesting. Find boss. Oh, we did a mistake there. Clean the right one and right boss. Okay, so character. I'll do boss underscore boss because this thing does find the boss. So I'll do boss, and I'll do let boss pose equals this boss dot what position. So I don't need all this. This is all I need now. Okay. We need more YouTubers for sure. Yeah, we do need. This is how I kind of enjoy learning this way, because this is actually the truth about game dev that people don't want to admit to it, because game dev, you don't know everything on your head. It's very rare. You need to do a lot of research. That's what makes you a good developer. You have to be good at making researches. So the hint is the first object in the entity array. Okay, that is for the characters. Okay, this is the first object on the grid. Okay. Now set the object position or box. This entity to set position +y +x. Okay. Just subtract the distance from the main object to set it behind it. Okay. Oh, this is even Josh. That was Josh. Okay. Okay, interesting. So we want you to follow it. This entity pulses x. Okay. Yeah, exactly. Exactly, because most of the problems are always solved, and all you need to do is just do some research and just find the answer to it. I never knew you could find objects like this. Like, I'm very happy with this. So put this will put the object right on top of the object. Just subtract the distance you want from it. I mean, I've been able to do this, but I wanted to follow, like, go straight to it, not and in a very steady position. Like, okay, follow node. How to use follow node? Buildbox. I'm still gonna have to do that. I'm gonna have to look for homecoming missile unity and then use that to do the beatbox one. I mean, it's very cool to make it to have one in beatbox. That would be really nice. Like, this is one. Yeah, I like this guy. He's one of my favorite YouTubers. Okay, so he's having an homecoming missile, and this is script. Oh god, how can we change this to JavaScript? So mostly they use rigid. They use rigid body dot velocity, and I don't think we can use that in Buildbox. But there's something actually we can do, because we can go to Buildbox documentation, and we can go to the API and go to the scripting one. Script then. So I'm gonna go to position. Position, and we have this. We have position node. We have API. We want this entity one. So we have level. We have set position. We have set local what position. We actually want to set the position and the rotation. So we are gonna do some testing here. So what I'm gonna do now is this. So what I'm gonna do now is this. My battle royale template, like my battle royale template. The zombie follows the player and gets close to the player, and when he reaches the player, he just whacks the player and damages him. Okay. Okay, so the issue was that I did this a very long time ago, and now I can't even remember how the code works. Hey, Forest Retro or Forest Ritual, welcome to the stream. How you doing? Okay, so what I'm gonna do now is this. I'm just gonna try to understand this script and try to know what I can do about it. So this is certain rotation. So if we can actually make it go there, and then we can worry about the rotation after. So what I'm going to do now is this. I am going to look at, so we are setting the velocity speed. Oh, okay. I am very good. Thank you. Do you use Beatbox as well? Are you a boxer? Okay, so what I'm going to do now is this. So we are checking the distance, and then we are doing some physics loss linear velocity. I think I will need something like this. So if I find this right here with Control F, you can see what's happening here. So actually, they are using some math functions to make the enemy move to the player. That's what you see in this place right here. So what I'm gonna do is this. So here they said V. Okay. Okay. So I'm just gonna copy and paste. Don't judge me, but I would get back to you guys. So this is the login distance, and now we are finding the velocity, physics dot linear velocity. So after this angle equals to my action force of x. So this is just like getting the angle of which the player is facing the enemy, and we are setting the rotation with the angle, and this angle is this one right here, yeah, rotation. And here we are saying follow rotation. So where is the follow player actually? So physics dot linear set linear velocity. And then we have speed. Where is the speed actually? Where do we find the speed? The speed is right here. The speed of which the enemy is following the player. So what I'm going to do is this. So the rocket needs a speed, and the speed I wanted to use is the speed of the move node. So I might actually do this manually. So let's copy this speed first and put the speed in our rocket. So we have damage and then we have speed. So this is what I'm gonna do. So in the rocket, my rocket is gonna have two states. So the rocket will have a target player. So we have target player. Target player, and this target player will make the rocket go to the player. So target player, we want it to have this move node. So moving node will make it go towards the player. And now for the enemy, we want this to be target boss. So target boss. Okay, that's pretty nice. And now we are going to do something here. So we have the speed, we have the boolean that tells us when we are to attack the boss. And now we will go back to the Battle Royale script, and I am going to check here. So this place, I am going to copy everything here, and I'm going to remove the bits that I don't want. I'm going to remove them in my once I paste them. So if I paste them somewhere, if I paste them somewhere here, I think somewhere here in the missile, we are getting this. Okay, no, I don't want to set the position anymore. If I paste it here, right, and I go to here, so I don't need the rotation for now. So I'm just gonna remove all this, I think I don't need all this, to be honest. Do I need this? I don't need this. I don't need this. So here I will do this, and I'll do if follow rotation. I don't need rotation. So now I'm just gonna use this, and I'm gonna place this once and leave it here. Okay. So now we have this. We don't want the rotation. No, we don't want the rotation. We don't want the rotation. Okay. Now we have this one right here. I don't want to do walk. Okay. So when we actually walk in the Battle Royale script, what happens? We set in a threshold, and then we play the walk animation, and that's what we actually do when we walk. There's no move node there. So what I'm gonna do is I am gonna look, what can I do now? Okay, so what I'm gonna do is this. So when we spawn the bullet after 5 seconds, a delay node. After 5 seconds, let's say 5 seconds, we want it to do that thing. So the game might crash. I expect it to crash, to be honest, because and I've done something terrible. So we do 5, and then we'll see what happens. So after 5, let me do 3 actually. 5 is too much. Let me do 3, and then we do this. So something I want to do is this: go to this Battle Royale node, and then this is where we actually look for the player. This is where we actually look for the player. This is the player here. The player, actor. Yeah, this is the player right here. Find. Okay. So now we find the actor, and where does it know that? Okay, I need to follow the actor. Where does it know that? I have no idea how it knows that. Where does it know that? Where does it know it needs to follow the actor? I don't know. Okay. Let's see how this works now. Let me save the game again just to be sure because it's gonna crash. It's gonna crash. Let's see how it does now. Okay. Play. So once we go 3, 1, yeah, we gain a lot of errors. What's the error we gain anyway? Boss.work position is not a function. Yeah. So I think that's actually not working though. What I did before was working because he couldn't find boss.work position. So he couldn't find boss. I am going to open another Google and I am going to do some research. Follow character enabler. Yeah, this guy needs that, but no one got it for him. Fire enemy in same rotation as gun. Okay. How can I make a bullet that follows the barrel? Okay. Okay. Let me try and find this node. This stick node. Hey, Fabian, what's up? Welcome to the stream. Stick node. Oh, just stick. Sticks to hedge. No, we don't want that. Is there a follow node though? Is there a follow node? No, there's no follow node. Okay. Okay, let's see what we can do here. Okay, man. So okay, so this actually was made with oh, okay, Val. Oh, okay. Check Discord. Val has one, I think. Let me have a look. If I can do it now, I will just take some time to do some research. But I would definitely make it work. I always do. Where is it? Where is it? Where is it? Is there any follow node? Is there any follow nodes? Okay, so I think let's see. This I can look at time delay. Just transform at first towards. Okay. Yeah, it sounds similar to, I think he has one, but I don't know exactly where it is. So to reference this stuff, actually, I am going to use the one I did before. Just use that one because I think yeah, goes to those characters. I'll use coins instead. I'll use coins instead, and that would work. That would find the position if I use coins instead. I think it's not working because I use Windows find. Maybe that's the error. And then I'll do, yeah, let these. Oh, wait a minute. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. I didn't do let. I should have put let, I think. I should have put let. Let boss one equals to this. Let's see what happens. Yeah, boss that position is not a function. Let me try try this one. Oh, why can't I paste? Why can't I paste? Okay, so let's equals to coin. Yep, and that would work. That would not give us any error. Oh, we have it. This scene.coin is not a function. Ooh, okay. Hey, Aragon, welcome to stream. How you doing? Is it coin or coins? Is it coins? Is it coins? It's coin though. We have coin. We have character. We have coin. Oh, I think it's coins actually. Not. I think it's coins, not coin. I think the stuff is coins, not coin. Let's do coins. Let's see what happens. Oh yeah, we still have that. Boss is undefined. Boss is undefined. Underscore boss, it's undefined. Underscore boss, it's undefined. It all goes to the API. I need to do something in the API. So we need to get component though. So this child, this entity dot children, this entity dot create, this entity dot get component if collide. Okay. Animation. So we can actually get the component here. Create component. Create. So we are looking for the boss position and then boss. Oh, I think I know what to do. I think I know what to do actually. What if I do this? What if I do this? What if I don't? Yeah, what if I do this actually? Boss dot what position is not a function. So this is not a function. Boss post. What position? So I think this works though. It gets this, but it doesn't get that. It doesn't get the position. And the boss is right here though. But why aren't you getting the boss? Yeah, I think I'm just gonna end the stream now. We're almost like 1 hour 30 minutes. Off stream, I'm gonna do bit more research, and by the time I come back to stream, I should get everything sorted. So guys, thank you for coming on the stream. I really appreciate everyone. Yeah, thank you for watching, and I'll see you guys later. If there's anything you guys want to ask me, if there's anything you want me to add to the game, if there's any function, let me know. Just put in the comments below, and I'll see you guys later. Have a very wonderful Christmas, and I'll see you guys soon. Bye bye, and have a great day.